Hello, my dear viewers. In order to make it easier for you to navigate my training products, in my training, I am recording a special video, especially since I opened the channel in English and want to enter the English-speaking market, if I may say so. I want my videos to be purchased by English-speaking people, and accordingly, I opened such a channel. I have the very beginning here so far. I put up 3 videos, dubbed them, made the voiceover in a voice, well, relatively similar to mine using a neural network. So, I'm telling you now for those who Russian is spoken, and for those who don't speak Russian at all, but there will be a voiceover for you, as you understand that you can hear everything in English. So I'm taking it, so this is where I do the voiceover in speak. I have 24 more minutes here. I'm using them for this video right now, and accordingly, I'm doing voice acting from Russian to English. And that's what happens. But it's not cheap. It costs about 60 rubles per minute, and it turns out that my training videos take about an average hour. Therefore, such a video will cost approximately 3,600 rubles if I translate for a student who does not speak Russian, but only English. Yes, it's not cheap, but it's definitely worth it. Believe me, my training is of incredible quality. You can watch at least these 3 videos that are already dubbed, and accordingly, you can purchase any product in the store. I have a store inside our digital giant, Digital Wildberries, and for example, we can take and find some digital goods inside my store, which means in my store. So my store is now 792 vidéos. I am a legal seller who pays taxes. I am an individual entrepreneur. All information about the seller is here. In principle, you cannot exhibit in such a store if you are not a legal person. And accordingly, how easy it is to find any digital goods, even if you don't know how. Well, you can't speak Russian at all. Not at all. But you can still easily make a transfer in any smartphone with your own translation. For example, do you want to find a conditional Queen's Gambit? Come on, the Queen's Gambit is written like this in Russian, and you can write a Queen's Gambit for yourself, make a transfer. And that's it. You see, there are different options, a refused, accepted Queen's Gambit, and so on. That's how many videos I have, for example, about the Queen's Gambit, different costs, different amount of time. Every video goes on and on. That is, it is very easy to find products. Write to me by email. I'm negotiating the cost of this video with you. This is if you only speak English. And accordingly, if you pay for all this, then I do this translation through voiceover. Or you can probably make the transfer yourself. Suddenly, in your countries, you have the opportunity to make it cheaper or even free voice acting, so that you can translate it into English. And accordingly, then you can simply purchase the most expensive video for 950 rubles, for 1,000 rubles. And you can get it and watch it and listen to it with voice acting. The credits are, of course, not at all the same as the voiceover. Titles are also possible, of course, but this is not the same at all. How do I pay? Now, as you know, the situation is not easy, with the payment of up to such products in general, up to from other countries. But there is a donation alerts, a donation can be made here. There are several here if you go, for example, to the Euro section, please, Turkish lira, Polish zloty and dollar, for example, and you can make exactly the same payment here using this link that will be given. Make the same payment with a European or American card, as you like. That is, they have a lot of options there. Where are all these links? On my channel this. Click on 6 more links and open it. What is there here? We're looking at it carefully. Let's, wait for these 6 links to open. Well then. Russians decided not to open quickly. For some reason, I don't know why. It's very strange. Here they are. The top link is my main YouTube channel, Chess in Russian, where there are more than 2,000 training videos in the public domain, but everything is in Russian.
55 subscribeurs.
Here it is, the Wildberries digital store, which I just opened to you. Boosty group classes for Russian speakers. There are several types of training, for different subscription levels. I also have interactive courses that I teach. The study of opening theory, endgame theory, and metalspiel theory. But this is also only in Russian.
I don't do that.
I don't spend time in English, but all these editions of interactive courses are sold in the store. And I can do this very voiceover. That's what's important. So what do we understand now? What? What can you buy from me if you only speak English? And now I suddenly thought, why only in English? Suddenly you speak Spanish there. I can also do translation, voiceover, and in Spanish. What's the difference? That is, it's not really that important. Don't speak Russian. Most importantly, I can provide you with my already created high-level training videos because I am a qualified coach and I have many champions. You can use such a resource as we have, well, like in the West. Facebook is called Contact and VContact. Look at my open profiles. You can see a lot of my champions there, photos with medals and cups on a regular basis. They become champions in different categories and accordingly, at different ages. That is, I am a qualified specialist. But for those who study in Russian, I teach individually using Teams. It used to be Skype, but now it's Teams. So you can also email me and find out the details of how I do it. Accordingly, I have a store. I have 4 interactive courses. And now there is another channel in English, in which I will sometimes post individual short videos. But in general, of course, it will not be possible to learn chess in general, since these are just small fragments. But nevertheless, I can make great, good, high-quality translations, voiceovers of my already excellent videos, which are sold with a bang in the store. Thus, everyone who speaks English or other languages is welcome to quality education. Try it and you won't regret it. I was very glad to see and get to know you all in absentia. And for those who speak only Russian, on the contrary, I love you in general. Always come to my live broadcasts, which I conduct on the main chess channel. Yes, it's in Russian, but well, it's my native language, so I speak it and teach it. To summarize all that has been said, everything I do is about learning. So you can find out all the details by writing me an email in any language. I will always do a simultaneous translation in my email. The email address is listed in the description. And in general, my email address is available on any channel. I wish you every success in chess and in life anyway. Of course, I wish you good luck too. I'll see you many more times, of course. Goodbye. See you.